Oh, yeah. Pipe smokers. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. Yeah, so we got a real good show for you tonight, all right? A nice smoke together. And I have my second longest Canadian style pipe. Look at that beauty. That is called the Lumberman Deluxe. Bowl number 309. Yeah. And that baby is long, lean, and mean. Man, look at that. Fresh off the wheel. Look at that briar. Look at that briar. Oh, yeah. And inner, we have, actually, I call it, this is one of my maritime blends. It's Captain Earl's Private Stock. Captain Earl's Private Stock. Yeah. And it comes in a crumble cake, like so. Yeah. And man, smells like a great blend. So I got this blend. The tin date on it was 3 of 2021, so almost 3.5 years old. And it says a blend of 8 select tobaccos, highlighted by rich Latakia and deep red Virginia, stoved and pressed into a crumble cake. Captain Earl's Private Stock is the perfect all-day smoked for connoisseurs of rich and fascinatingly complex English blends. That's what I love. Let's start it on fire. Cheers, by the way. Yeah, it's Friday, June 14th already. 2024. Here we go. Let's set it on fire. And look at that. Tobacco rise up out of the bowl, as if to say, I love to be smoked. Yeah. I've got several subscribers that don't even own a pipe, that they just like to watch the show. Thank you guys. We have several pipes coming in. For people that want their pipes to have the Richard Paul Gilson treatment. And I'll treat them right. Oh, this blend is good. I've had some subscribers that I didn't write down the names. I probably should write down the names, but it is what it is. I've had a lot of subscribers that, if I'm smoking a tobacco, I'll tell you why I like it. And I won't tell you, hey, you know what? You should buy this. I'm not getting paid by these tobacco companies or anything, but what I will say is, hey man, if you like Latakia, or you like a good English blend, that's why I like this, because it's Latakia based. One guy put a comment. He's like, man, I watched you. I took your advice on that spark plug. I love it. Another person's like, I took your advice on this blend and I love it. I'm not selling these tobaccos, okay? But I will tell you what I do love about them, all right? And the people see me get great enjoyment out of smoking certain blends, and then they're like, maybe I ought to try that, you know? And that's cool, you know? Yeah. The one guy, he's like, man, I got spark plug in. He says, I like Latakia blends. He says, I love this stuff, man. Thanks for turning me on. Oh, yeah. I have several people that are like, well, where do I get that blend? Well, where I get most of my blends from is pipesandcigars.com. And I'm not trying to sell you on pipesandcigars.com. By the way, they don't ship across the pond, only in the United States. So 90% of the blends that you see me smoke, and I tell you why I love them, that's where I get them from, pipesandcigars.com. If you like Latakia, Captain Earl's, it's made actually by Cornell and Deal. All right. Any of Captain Earl's blends, Captain Earl, EARLES. Any of Captain Earl's blends that they're going to have Latakia in them, man, you're going to love them if you like Latakia. So I have several pipes coming in. For the Paul Gilson treatment. I've got, well, I don't have it in front of me because actually it's on my microwave, and started another restoration on a Junker pipe that I have that came in a batch of 12 pipes. I've managed to salvage almost every one of them. Well, it's deghosting right now. I have the stem here if you want to see it. Ain't that interesting? What's really interesting, this lumberman, there's no pipe that smokes like a long Canadian pipe. I'm talking 7 inches or longer. Just the oval shape of the shank, the length of travel the smoke has to go down through. And that one's 8.5 inches long. That's my second longest Canadian. My first longest Canadian is 9 inches long. And you've seen that one before. Yeah. Can you imagine the chunk of briar? Now, none of my these Canadian pipes, somehow they don't have any factory fills, which means that when the briar root was growing, It didn't absorb any sand or dirt, or there's no factory fills at all on any of my Canadian pipes. I don't know how that could be. And I got these pipes 4 years ago when they were affordable. Now they're freaking outrageous. I mean, that pipe right there, couldn't even tell you what it would sell for. Either of these pipes. I mean, I've seen pipes sell for $1,000 on eBay. So we have what I've never seen before. Our K-Woody, 100-year-old K-Woody Super Grain, 4-digit serial number 5102. Oh yeah, look at that. She's all cleaned up. I did the stem and OxiClean. Took some 0000, the finest steel wool you can get. Went over it when it came out. Then I went over everything with a buffing wheel. I'd be smoking this tonight, but I did the salt and alcohol treatment on her last night. I'm going to let her dry out for at least a couple days. But look at that. I mean, it's like unbelievable. Thing's been hardly smoked and it's over 100 years old. Wow. I got lucky. If anybody ever comes across a K-Woody poker-shaped pipe, you better let me know, because I've never seen one before, ever. This is the first one I've ever seen, and I bought it for $25. Don't know why K-Woody didn't make poker-shaped pipes. I don't know. Well, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in a nanosecond. It's gorgeous out tonight. It's 20 to 7. I got to get some lawn mowing done here. So, we'll wrap things up here in the next 7, 8, 9 minutes. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying our Friday night smoke together. Oh, yeah, so we're back and we're enjoying some Captain Earl's private stock. Oh, yeah. And our beautiful, Lumberman 8.5 inch, gorgeous pipe. No factory fills, nothing. No knot up stem, nothing. No teeth chatter marks. I don't know how I got so lucky to get like 12 or 15 Canadian pipes that are like pristine, that are old, real old. But I did. Guess the pipe chooses its owner. Maybe we'll be buying another pipe tonight. Oh, yeah. Yep, so tomorrow morning I'm up at 5 a.m. in the morning, jump in the shower, brush my teeth, off to work, to be there at 6 a.m., work 5-hour shift, 5 hours of overtime, which pays 1.5 times my normal hourly rate. This little lady's starting to gurgle. Well, you know how to handle that, right? Just take her, let her cool down a little bit. shaker like that. So I put my thumb over it and I shook it stem down. So clear liquid moisture went on my kitchen floor, but I mop every day. Oh, this is good. Well, that lawn ain't gonna mow itself. If you like an all-day smoke that has Latakia in it, oh, that Captain Earl's private stock, I think you might like it. They say it's an all-day smoke, but guess you'll have to find out for yourself. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Over and out, and happy Friday.